Hello, yogis. We are going to do a little practice now about balance, thinking about our balance. We all find it very hard at times when we are on our yoga mats to balance, and where our balance constantly goes, and it makes us rather cross. And then we start saying things, I can never balance, I find this too hard, I'm too stiff. There's all these reasons and excuses we give for why we can't balance. But really, whatever we can do on the day is what we can do, and we need to let go of the internal chatter that tells us that we can't balance. Because if we always say, I've always been really bad at balance, then we're never going to be able to balance. But actually, we can. And when we find the balance on our mat, then we can take that balance out into our lives. And that's what we are trying to do. Everything that we practice on the mat is what we are taking out into our lives to help us live our everyday lives. So we're going to come into a little practice thinking about how stable we feel, the energy in our body, but we're not going to worry when we fall over. We're just going to laugh and pick ourselves up again. Or if we're wobbling around, we're going to embrace all the wobbles. Okay. So to start with, I would like us to warm up a little bit. So the other thing, which is really important, by the way, when you do balance, is to find somewhere to focus your gaze. And once you have your gaze focused and you're looking at it, stay with it. It's so much easier to balance then. Okay, so first of all, we need to find our strength and build up some energy into our bodies. We're going to do that with a little breathing practice called Anuloma Krama, which is a 3-part inhale. So on the first part of the inhale, we come. On the second part of the inhale, we go. The third part of the inhale, we go. And then we go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And that's what we're going to do. Okay? So we're going to do that to draw the energy up into our body, get our bodies a little bit warm before we think about balance. Gets everything moving, energy, heat built up in our body. So let's go. We're going to do it quite fast, quite vigorously, and do it for about a minute or so. Okay, so let's begin. Last one. Inhale up. Hold the breath and stretch. And exhale. Take a moment. Just come into your Tadasana. Shut down your eyes. Notice what's going on in your body. Your heart rate should have come up a little bit from doing this. Take a few breaths in and out, just noticing your body, the heart rate. What's going on? Does your chest feel a little bit more open? Does your body feel alive? We really need to find our sense of aliveness with our balance. Okay, so lengthen a little bit more up through the body, press down into those feet. So what I'd like you to do here is, we've talked about Tadasana, our mountain pose, before, and finding that energy pressing down into the feet, like physics. When you do one of those bouncy balls, you throw it down and it bounces up much higher. That's what the energy in our body does. So we have to think about that, pressing down to draw up that energy. So if you just bend into your knees a little bit, press down your feet into the floor. Think about those four corners of the feet, pressing into the big toe mound, the baby toe mound, pressing into the heels, really active feet. Feel yourself activating through those ankles, those calves, those thighs. It should feel like you're really working now, really working those thighs. And then start to push away as if you were sort of pushing a concrete slab up off your body. And you have to push, 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 push until you're straight, as if it's incredibly hard work. And when you activate, the legs should start to work. Let's do that again. Sink down, press, 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 and then start to push up as if you're resisting and pushing. And feel those legs starting to be active. They should start to shake a little bit as you come up. Really active legs. Good. We'll do that one more time, one last time. So take an inhale. Exhale, release down. And then press down into the feet. Push, 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 push. Maybe this time press your hands away as if you're pushing upwards. Push, 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 push. And release. Well done. The legs hopefully will feel a little bit more alive. And then just for a moment to wake up the feet, I want you to walk back and forth on your feet with the outside of your feet. So just little walks back and forth like that, and then do it on the inside. So press into the inside of your feet, just walking back and forth. So we're doing this little movement back and forth, and then come back to the center and lift up your toes, press them down, come up onto your tiptoes, come down, up onto your tiptoes, come down, lift up your toes, just working those feet a little bit, bringing energy into the feet. It's just little bits of movement here. Okay, all right. So from there, we're going to come up and just think about really activating those legs. So if we're going to really activate those legs, we're going to come up onto our tiptoes. We're going to hold ourselves up there with our arms up in the air, and then we're going to come down until we're sitting on our haunches really nice and slowly. So take a moment, find your Tadasana, find your stability, your equilibrium here, pressing down to draw up. Everything active, toes, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, glutes, pelvic floor, belly, chest lifted. Okay, inhale, draw up. Find somewhere to stare at, your drishti, your focal point, and just hold it there. Keep on breathing. Don't stop breathing just because you're up on your tiptoes. And we're going to very slowly take it down, all the way down. Slow as you can. And you might wobble, and I am wobbling. And once you're there, just sit, keep staring at what you're staring at. Don't let go. Hold it there. We're going to see if we can twist. So we're going to turn to the right side. That's it. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, come back up. And then we're going to push ourselves back up. Really slowly. Ooh, that's it. You're still on your tiptoes, holding it there. Up on those tiptoes, pressing into those big toe mounds. That's it. Lengthen yourself up into the sky, stretch. And exhale, release. Well done. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Good. Okay. So, come back into your Tadasana. Feet together, toes touching, your heels don't need to be touching. Draw yourself up again. We're going to start by lifting up the right leg. We're just going to come into a little heron pose, and then we're going to take it into a twist. And we're going to spend a bit of time on one leg. So really focus. And remember, if you fall out of it, it doesn't matter. Start again. Just keep going, but just take a moment to walk away from it and come back. Then you'll find your balance much easier. So when we come up into a balance, I'm pressing down into my left foot. I'm slowly peeling my right foot off the floor, finding that balance in my left leg and that strength and energy in my left leg before I lift my right leg up. Okay, then you're drawing up your arms. We're just holding it there. And we're going to try and open up to the right side. So you're turning to the side, holding it there. Keep staring, keep your focus on something over to the side. If you find this too difficult, keep your head facing forward. Keep breathing. Keep your right foot flexed, right leg really active as well as the left. Inhale. Come back to the center. Good. We're going to bring our leg out to the side. You're going to take hold of that leg and bring it in to either the thigh or the shin, or even if you're finding it difficult, have your toe just touching the floor. And just keep staring. Keep looking up, hands in front of your heart. If you'd like to, bring them up. If you don't, stay where you were. Open up the hip as much as you can. Keep staring. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing. Press into that left foot. That's it. Keep breathing. Bring your hands back down. Ooh, you see, I'm falling out of it now. Bring your right foot forward from here. So come out of that tree. Lengthen that leg forward. Hold it. This is hard. We're not using a strap to hold it up. We're just holding it up. That's it. Holding it there. Keep breathing. Oh, there you go. You see? It's hard even for the people who do it all the time. So I came out of it. But what I do is I move around. It's really important. Don't just try and come straight back into it. Actually falling out of it is almost more important to fall out of it, so you know that you can start again. Take yourself back into your Tadasana. Think about what's happening. Press down. Okay, so I'm using my left leg as the support, the right leg is the lift. Bring it up. I'm peeling it off the ground slowly, lifting it, drawing it forward. Arms coming out. Holding it there, breathing. Taking it up to the level that you feel you can for the day. Let those wobbles happen a little bit. Smile, stop worrying about it. Don't think all those negative thoughts about the fact that this is hard. Just embrace what you're doing and feel your way through it. Okay, bring that leg back. Take hold of the right foot and press that heel towards the buttock. I'm going to take both hands back and push my hips forward, finding that stretch there. Nice breaths. That's it. One more breath. And then release. Give the leg a little shake and bring it back down. It's okay to fall out. What I want you to do when you fall out is not to stress about it. Not to send through all these thoughts, I can't do it, it's too hard, and negative, why am I even trying this? Doesn't matter if you fall out of it. No, it doesn't. What matters is what's going on in your head. We need to overcome our fears of failing at something. It doesn't matter. We've fallen out of it. We can try again. Okay, so other side. Taking myself back into the Tadasana. I always find that I need a lot of time to find my balance, to find my equilibrium. And some days You're much more balanced than other days, and that's okay too. Okay, so finding my balance, I'm pressing down into my feet, drawing that energy up through my legs, activating my whole body before I start. So think about everything: toes, ankles, calves, thighs, tuck of the tailbone, active across the belly, draw up a little bit through the pelvic floor, and then lift up your leg. I'm going to peel that left leg. Peels off really slowly, lifting it up. Okay, hands, I don't mind what you do with your arms. Do it so that you find balance. I'm bringing my arms out to the side because I'm about to turn us round to the side, so that's quite a good way to start the move. Then you're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to twist to the left side and hold it there. Keep breathing. Try and keep steady. And again, if you fall out of it, you fall out of it. Breathe. Stopping breathing really doesn't help, everyone. Okay, inhale, come back to the center. You're going to open that left leg out to the side, taking hold of the leg, pressing it into the thigh or the shin or the ankle, finding your balance, bringing your hands in. This could be far enough. If you'd like to take your arms up into the sky, do that. And just to show you, the other position can be here, here, it can be here, but not there, okay? Because that pushes into the knee. So don't push into that knee. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to bring those hands back down. We're going to draw the knee to the front and extend the leg out. Press down into that right leg, lengthen through the left, hold it there. Keep breathing, make sure you found your focal point, your drishti, hold it there. Nice deep breaths. And then bring your leg in, take hold of that foot and draw the knees together. Push the hips slightly forward. I'm taking my other hand back now to pull my foot towards my buttock, stretch through the quad and just hold it here. Nice deep breaths. And release. Shake and come down. Give both legs a really good shake. It's taking time on one leg, hardcore. Legs feel really worked afterwards. Do a few little circles, wiggling your knees around. Okay, we're going to come up now. Well, we're going to come down onto our hands and knees and start lifting the legs up and finding balance in different places. Balance is not just about being balanced on two legs. So if we come down onto our hands and knees, we're going to spread those fingers wide so that we find that good base. Make sure that the shoulders are over the wrists and that the hips and knees are in line with each other. Start to press down into the knees, the shins, the top of the feet there, and start to activate your body. What I want you to do is not be quite so rigid with those elbows forward. Just roll them in so that the elbow creases are looking at each other. Slightly soften them so that you activate those muscles in the arms. That will help your stability. Okay, so think about your stability. Use the muscles. Okay, start to engage through the belly. Start to press down into the knees. Feel yourself activate through your glutes into your tummy muscles. And really be strong here. Okay, so once we're activated and we have the tummy active, we have the glutes active, the thighs active, we're going to send the right leg back, pressing into that foot first of all, and then lifting up that right leg. Holding it there, just lengthening it up, try and keeping relatively flat through the hips. Then extend that left arm forward.
holding it there. Your tiger stretch. Press down to draw up, pressing down into that right hand to draw that energy up. Pressing down into that left knee, lengthening through the left arm, the right leg, holding your balance. Keep breathing, keep holding. And then we're going to bring elbow to knee. So take an inhale. Exhale, draw in, elbow to knee, hold it. Breathe. Suck the belly in, hold it there. Then inhale, extend back out. We'll find a balance by drawing up that right foot skywards. See if you can take the left arm round to the side, catch hold of the ankle or the foot, and start to lift up the foot, drawing everything up. Look over that little right shoulder there, holding it there. Keep lifting the leg, pressing against it, holding it there, finding balance. Nice deep breaths. That's it, keep breathing. We don't need to stay here too long, just keep breathing, another couple of breaths. And then extend, leg out, arm back out, stretch. And release down. Good. Take an inhale into your little cow pose and exhale into a cat. And do that a couple more times. Working the body, just having a little release there. Okay. We're going to do the same side. We're going to extend the right leg once more. Lift it up, holding it there. And then we're going to bring the right foot through, pulling it through between the hands. Okay. So we're going to do a little twist here. So I might turn around the other way for you actually. So in this little twist, we basically have got knee and ankle in line, knee and hip still in line. You're going to bring that right hand onto the inside of your right foot. You're going to press that shoulder and knee against each other. And on your inhale, you're going to open yourself up, stretching that left arm up into the sky, holding it here. Nice deep breaths, pressing shoulder or upper arm against the knee, holding it there. Keep breathing. This is a balance. There's not much space to stay balanced in this pose because the right arm is right next to the right leg and it's on the inside, so that can be quite intense. Tuck in the back foot and see if you can lift up the back leg, staying in this position. Keep breathing. Holding it here. Nice deep breaths. We're still in the same position. We've just lifted up that back leg. Okay. What I'd like you to do from here is drop that left hand down. Take your right hand to the other side of the right leg. Look forward and start to press a little bit more into that front foot. Sweep the arms up. So you're lifting yourself higher. Arm and leg in line with each other now. Holding it here. Nice deep breaths. You're going to bring your hands down by your sides, hop forward a little bit, and lift yourself up into your warrior three. Lengthening up the body, holding it there. Nice deep breaths. Then come up on your inhale, drawing your foot through again back into that heron, extending your arms up into the sky. Hold it there. Nice deep breaths. And then gently release down. Come back into your Tadasana, shut your eyes, take a moment.
Okay, give the legs a little shake. Come back down onto your hands and knees. And we'll do that whole little sequence again on the other side. So press those hands wide. So fingers really spread wide here. It's really important to spread your fingers wide. It gives you that balance. Okay, make sure that your knees and hips are in line with each other. Activate them by pressing down. So press down into those shins. Start to feel your glutes beginning to work, the tummy beginning to work, everything starting to be strong. A little bit of soften through the elbows, arms beginning to be enlivened here. Okay, then extend the left leg back. Okay, holding it there. Okay, you're going to lift up that left leg, starting with it there. Nice long leg. Hips stay relatively flat. Extend that right arm forward as if you're shaking someone's hand. Hold it. Breathe in this tiger stretch. Really strong stretch. Pressing down into the left hand, breath down into that right knee. Lengthen that right arm, lengthen that left leg, pressing the heel away. That's it. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to draw elbow to knee. Drawing up the back, pulling the chin in, holding it there. Keep breathing. Inhale, extend out, holding it there. Nice deep breaths. Okay, you're going to bend that left foot. You're going to take the right hand round to the side and catch either the foot or the ankle and lift up the leg. You're going to turn to look over that left side, holding it there. Okay, inhale, release. Bring it all the way back, stretching, lengthening, pressing that heel away. Lengthen a little bit more. And release. Take a little inhale and an exhale here. Into a cat and a cow, just releasing for a moment. That's it. And then we're going to using the same leg again. Okay, so we're still working with the same side. You're going to lengthen the back leg, pressing the heel away, lift it up, holding it up, and then drawing it through, seeing if you can not touch the ground until you get all the way through. We're starting quite simply, knee over ankle, hip over knee. You're going to bring that left hand onto the inside of that left leg, close together. Feel that upper arm, shoulder pressing against that knee. And turn yourself into the twist. It's almost as if you're pulling the rib cage through. You can bring your arm up. If it doesn't feel so good, put your arm on your sacrum. If you can, lift it up. You're looking towards the side. Press shoulder and knee against each other. Feel yourself working hard here. You should be heating the body as you do this. I'm getting really warm. You should be getting warm. Okay, staying in this position, tuck in the back toe. Lift up the back leg. Lengthen it. Press the heel away. Keep working with that balance, holding it there. Nice deep breaths. Keep working it. That's it. You're doing really well, everyone. Keep going. Okay, one more breath in. On your exhale, bring that hand down. Take your left hand to the outside of the foot. Press a little bit more strongly into that front foot. Really press down into those feet and draw yourself up, so that you're lengthened forward, pressing into that front foot. Feel it really strongly. Nice deep breaths. Keep breathing.
That's it. Then you're going to hop that right foot up a little bit and bring yourself up into your warrior three. Holding it there, lengthen up that leg, press that heel away, press into that left foot, lengthen those shoulders away from the ears, hold it there. That's it, inhale, draw it forward, that leg, ooh, I'm wobbling, bring it up, arms up, hold it there. Nice deep breath, press down into that left foot, lengthen up through the body, and slowly release. Well done. Take a few breaths, be in your Tadasana. Well done. So we look for balance everywhere. So we're going to come down onto our backs now and just do a little bit of balancing when we're lying down supine. So if you bring yourself down, take a moment to just feel your body on the mat, okay? It's always good when you just come down to the floor. Take a moment, take a few breaths. Let the body just settle, perhaps soften a little bit more through the shoulders, lengthen a little bit more through the back of the neck. Let the body settle. Okay, now in this position, we're going to come up into a Setu Bandhasana, a bridge pose. But we're going to just work into that bridge pose a little bit. I want you to think about where you feel it. So take a moment to just take an inhale, maybe arch a little bit with your lower back away from the floor. Then on the exhale, press lower back into the floor, feeling your belly sink down towards your spine and your sit bones start to lift here. They should start to do a little bit of lifting. And then inhale again and bring yourself up. So you've activated through the glutes, you're pressing down really strongly into the feet. You've still got that pressing down of the feet sensation going on. Really feel it, hold it there. That's it. Keep the shoulders spread wide. We're not trying to tuck them in here because we want to find a little bit more space for balance, because we're going to lift up that right leg into the sky, opening it up. Holding it there, keep the legs lifted. Don't let them sink down like that. Keep them lifted. Drop the right ankle onto the left knee and open up the right knee, pushing yourself up a little bit further, holding yourself steady. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lift up the leg. Slowly bend it, place it back down onto the floor. You're still in this bridge pose, still holding yourself up in this pose. Press down into the shoulders. Inhale, lift up the left leg up into the sky, keeping those hips really lifted, holding it there. Then very gently drop that left ankle onto the right knee. Open up the left hip. See if you can push yourself a little bit higher up into the sky. Pushing those hips up. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen up that leg. Slowly bring it back down. Press once more into the feet, really strongly. Push up a little bit more. Feel those glutes working. Feel your thighs working. Press into those feet. Take an inhale. And really slowly unravel yourself. Feeling where you might have a little bit of tightness through the spine. Rolling yourself down until you're back on the mat.
Take a couple of breaths. Take the hands out to the side now. Bring your feet together and just swing your hips just a little tiny bit over to the right side. And then drop your knees down to the left, turning your face towards the right side. Just take a few breaths here. Try and let the shoulders really relax. If the legs don't want to go all the way down and the shoulder starts to really lift up, place a block or a cushion or something underneath your knees so that the shoulders stay quite nicely relaxed. Just breathing into this. Inhale, come back up. Swing your hips to the center and then a little bit over to the left. And then drop your knees down to the right. Turn your head to the left. And once again, if your knees don't naturally go down, put a little block underneath that bottom knee and go into it this way. Nice deep breaths. And then draw your knees back up to the center. Straighten your hips. Draw your knees into your chest. Maybe pulling your nose up towards your knees, just curling up into a little ball. Release your head and shoulders down. Stick your legs up into the air and your arms and just give everything a bit of a shake. Give them a real shake, just trying to release any tension from that standing on one leg and all that hard work with the legs. That's it. And then I want you to thump your hands down and then your feet down. And then just slide your legs out. Opening up the palms, facing upwards. Taking 3 really big deep breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. And again, inhaling. And exhaling. And today, I'm going to leave you here in this Shavasana for a few minutes to just relax, release, let your body sink into the mat. Namaste.